Somewhere between scrolling your feed and scrolling through your thoughts, this found you. And maybe it feels like the first thing today that didn't ask anything from you. Not results, not perfection, not answers. Lately, life's felt like a checklist with no finish line. You wake up already behind. You try to catch up to people who look happier, more together than you. Social media shows people your age already making it. Buying homes, getting married, launching businesses, posting highlights like they've got the cheat code. And then there's you thinking, did I mess it all up already? Am I already behind? Let me say this clearly. No, you're not. You're not behind. You're just not walking their path. The world's in a rush to tell you how you should live, but Krishna just wants you to stop living like you're constantly being chased. In chapter 2 verse 48 he says, "Hey Arjun, फल की चिंता छोड़े बिना आसक्ति के कर्म कर। सफलता और असफलता में समान रहने का नाम ही योग है। Perform your duty with equanimity, abandoning all attachment to success or failure." That means this constant panic of needing to succeed, to be ahead, to not mess up, it's not helping you. It's draining you. You're allowed to do your best and let go of the rest. There was a point in my life where I felt completely lost. No plan, no direction, just noise. From my own doubts, from other people's opinions, from timelines I never chose. I thought I had to hustle harder, think faster, never stop. But honestly, I wasn't progressing. I was spinning in circles because it turns out grinding in the wrong direction is just self-destruction with better PR. Krishna doesn't care how perfect your plan looks. He cares about where your energy is going. Are you spending it chasing validation, or are you spending it planting roots, even if no one sees them? In chapter 2 verse 40 he says, "On this path, no effort is ever lost and no harm ever comes. Even a little progress protects you from the greatest fear." So if you're doing your best right now and still doubting yourself, let that verse sit with you for a moment. Most people are terrified of slowing down because if they stop, they'll have to actually look at what they've been chasing. And sometimes that's scarier than being tired. Krishna says, when your intellect, no longer disturbed by conflicting voices, becomes steady in the self, that's when you'll truly know peace. That's your North Star, not the next milestone, not what your batchmate is doing. You're not lazy, you're overwhelmed. There's a difference, and here's the truth. You're not broken for not having a 5-year plan. You're not failing because you're unsure. You're just human in transition. Krishna sees that, and he says, the embodied soul may be restricted from sense enjoyment, though the taste for sense objects remains. But giving up such engagements by experiencing a higher taste, he is fixed in consciousness. This means your true contentment doesn't come from forcing yourself into someone else's mold. Your journey may look unconventional, it might challenge every expectation, but it's authentically yours. And that's what makes it powerful. So here's the plan. Grab a pen. Write this. What does my intuition consistently pull me towards even when it feels impractical? You don't have to know the full path. Just capture that persistent voice. Krishna also says, one who sees stillness in action and action in stillness is truly wise. Which means slowing down doesn't mean you're lost. Sometimes it's the only way to find what truly moves you. If this message found you right now, while you're overthinking, doubting, comparing, you weren't meant to quit. So stop asking if you're doing enough. Ask instead, is what I'm doing aligned with who I want to become? That's the question. That's the reason this found you. And that might be the beginning of everything. And that is the only timeline worth following.